very happy to say that I'm back here. Man, I have not been away from this show for this long in a very long time. Man, it was, I'll be honest, I just, there was a lot going on. And, man, once you lose that momentum, especially with something creative, it is really hard to get that back sometimes. But thankfully, I will be taking the first step towards fixing that right now, and finally beating procrastination. And finally, I'll be honest, a big part of it, I finally secured the fucking Los Angeles apartment. I mentioned before that, in late June, I'll be moving to Los Angeles, me and Amanda. I know I've mentioned that before. I'm sorry this is starting as a fucking little life update, I guess, but, the podcast goes all over the place. We'll get to this baseball shit, I promise. But, I got to talk about why I've been gone. But I think I looked, it's maybe been like 20 days, and, that fucking sucks. And yeah, and I'm trying to be kind of quiet because I'm recording late. It's like midnight right now. So I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. So, but yeah, I wanted to talk about that shit right away, because it was always in the back of my head, but I wrote out, the script for the Bullpen League episode 5 like 3 separate times. The first time I did it, it was in the dentist office when Amanda was, going to the dentist, and I had to drive her. But I just heard her yelling at the cat. Fucking Reba. But yeah, I wrote it out the first time there, and then I didn't record it, because I waited and, just didn't, there just wasn't a good reason. You get out of the momentum of it, and you gotta get it back. So that was what it came down to. Real life shit got in the way as well. I mean, I'm very happy to report that I secured the apartment. That's obviously a big fucking deal, but, this is a podcast at the heart of it, baseball podcast. So, but getting that shit done, that helps a lot. And yeah, so I'm happy to just get back at it. There's been a lot of shit. That's happened. And, I'll be honest, shit's still gonna be crazy a little bit in my schedule for, this time up until we make the big drive in less than a month. So I'm gonna still be doing my best to, do the Bullpen League every other week, and then do a regular episode every week. This episode and Bullpen League number 5 will be coming out at the same time. So hopefully that, that'll get us back start us climbing out of the hole a little bit, we can say. We'll just get back to being consistent, and it'll be just like before. All right, I guess I'm done addressing all that now. I feel definitely had to say all that first. That's where I've been. It's life, I guess. But as I said, a lot's happened in baseball as well. Angel Hernandez decided to retire, and pretty much everybody has fucking celebrated that. And it's, that's kind of how it is. It's like, sorry, dog, you just weren't that. You just notably weren't that great at your job, especially in, the last few years when, I know I've seen a lot of it. So, yeah, I mean, he's 62 years old. I quote that I did see is he said, "Nothing's better than working a profession that you enjoy." And, man, I get it. I'm sure that, he wanted to hold on as long as he could. Obviously, we'll never know exactly what all the reasons are. I guess he, worked something out with MLB, and sounds like he's, he'll be taken care of. It sounds like it was, he wasn't forced out, they said. So, they made that clear, I guess. So, that's good. But Yeah, he won't be umpiring games anymore. Everybody pretty much thinks that's good. I also think it's good. I mean, it's probably a good thing. There's just been a lot of wild clips, and there's I know just from this year one that sticks out. There's a strikeout on Wyatt Langford where he called 3 outside pitches on him just back to back to back, and it was just awful. It was the same outside pitch every time, and it was just entirely off the fucking plate. So that's a tough one, and that's just one. There is no shortage of content kind of going into in depth into Aaron Hernandez, and Aaron Hernandez. Oh no, that's the fucking Patriots guy. Ooh, close enough, but no. Angel Hernandez, Adam, the fucking umpire. I'll be honest, I kind of lost my point there. But I mean, yeah, overall it's good. I'm not like jumping for joy at, this dude, stepping away. I mean, I kind of am. I mean, it's overall a good thing. He just was not great. I think I know how I feel about it. I mean, I'm not gonna dog the guy too much more than that. I go watch a I Talk Studios video about him recently. It's fucking pretty hilarious. He's got a good opener in there. Really will tell you a lot and give you a good chuckle. But yeah, Aaron, I gotta stop saying Aaron fucking Hernandez, the fucking murderer. Angel Hernandez. Jesus. Congratulations on a great career. 3 decades, you're 62. Enjoy the time with your family. And yeah, baseball as a whole will also enjoy its time now. And he'll be remembered, no matter what you watch. So, whatever. Good on you, Angel. Strong fucking career. But anyway, we're getting back into the swing of this. We'll have to see how these episodes go. It really just shows, I really can't miss a week of this shit because, the consistency is a thing. So all right, now I'm really done talking about it. Fucking Ronald Acuna Jr. tore his ACL. That fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't know how much more I have to say outside of that. It fucking sucks. Big time fucking superstar, big time fantasy player too. He's a guy who can do everything. Lead in all the fucking categories. He's crazy talented, and it apparently less than 3 years since he tore his right ACL. I saw that today. So that fucking sucks. He was, if you've seen the clip, it sucks. He was leading off at second base, and then the pitcher turned back, and it kind of caught him off guard. So Acuna, tried to switch his feet really quick and dash back, but I think he just planted weird, and his knee buckled, it looked like, and he went down. So that fucking sucks. If you watch, I can't keep saying watch. This is fucking audio. But the Bullpen League, episode 5, Acuna Jr. is on shit-ass 99's team, so that's a big blow there. Condolences to him as well. So there'll be a little bit more on that in that episode. All right, and lastly here, something else I saw that was kind of fucking hilarious. Bryce Harper leads the current players in ejections by a fucking ton. He has 21 career ejections, and second place is Tim Anderson and Manny Machado with 9. So that is fucking crazy. Bryce Harper is 31 years old, by the way, and he will probably play till high 30s at least. He will, assuming, knock on wood and all that, he's a hell of a fucking player. I've got him in my other fantasy league, and I'm, damn glad that I do. But he's 31 years old, so he's just going to pad those numbers. No one's going to catch him. How is that going to happen? I mean, I also thought it was funny. Arenado's at 8. And then Matt Carpenter and Wilson Contreras are tied at 7. So that's fun about the Cardinals. That's interesting. But yeah, so Bryce Harper, pretty untouchable record. Congratulations on that. That's a fun one to have. I remember, some years with the Corn Belters, there was getting to see ejections up close. That's a good ass time. And a good amount of times, the umpires deserve to fucking hear it. Kind of tying back to Angel Hernandez there. See, there we go. I didn't say Aaron. Well, look at us go. We're professionals again. But yeah, full circle. Yeah. So Angel Hernandez, he's probably ejected Bryce Harper. If I wanted to look into it, I would have found that number, but I, was just about to get ready to close this puppy out. So I think I'm gonna do that. We're getting back into it here. There was a hiatus for a bit. Real life shit got in the way, but also the momentum and kind of a creative lesson there. We can take it like that, I guess. I'm usually pretty, if you want a writing update as well, I've been working on some scripts and stuff that's been pretty solid overall, but in turn the podcast ended up slacking, and that was for a multitude of reasons, but we're gonna get back to once a week, and that'll be good. And yeah, if you listen this far, I appreciate it, and yeah, happy to be back.